Hi everyone, Imran Poladi here, co-host of the True Sports Cards radio show and podcast replay. I'm here with my son Beckett, and we're excited to have you as our listening audience. Please be sure to subscribe and follow our channel.
I'm ready to start. Let's go.
We're done. All right, this upcoming week, we just recently had the debut patch that's available through Topps Chrome Update. And recently, there's been some bounties. As I mentioned to you earlier, Dylan Cardwell, I put a bounty out there for 10 grand. It was pulled by a breaker in France on camera. The breaker in France I've been trying to get a hold of and trying to sell
France,
it.
really?
Yeah, in France. And Nick Clifford's debut patch, for those of you that don't know, what it is, it's on their very first game that they ever played in the NBA, not preseason, but their first regular season game. There's an actual NBA debut patch that's sewn onto their jersey. Once they come off the court, the Fanatics specifically takes that jersey, cuts it up in the ways that they do to put into product, but they take that actual NBA debut patch, they embed it into a card, they have the players sign it. It is their one of one, it is their holy grail of cards, and Nick Clifford's has been pulled, Dylan Cardwell's has been pulled, but Maxime Reynaud's has not been pulled yet. So that's still out there. But most importantly, the Cooper Flagg one, as of air date right in this second, has not been pulled. Now that has been off. There's bounties for them. Now, there was a bounty by one baseball card company for $2 million. There's been now a bounty that's been increased to $3 million for that card. And the Dallas Mavericks have offered, and maybe you could do the little research on this, what they're offering for that card. What I do know is that Cooper Flagg's number is 32, and they've offered 32 seasons of 2 tickets. I think it's courtside, 32 seasons, full season tickets for that.
So this is courtesy of the
Go
Athletic.
for it. Yes, please.
2 season tickets for 32 years. They say premium lower level, which is the not quite courtside, but you get the access.
You have to look past somebody's head, but not too far.
Yeah, you get the access to the buffets and the club level and stuff. You know where Imran sits when he goes to the games.
Yeah, when I get the free ticket every once in a while when I beg somebody. Yes.
So then you get a signed game-worn Cooper Flagg jersey, post-game photo with Cooper Flagg, a private photo shoot with the NBA Rookie of the Year trophy and Larry O'Brien trophy.
Wow.
I'm guessing that's the Mavericks
The 2011 one, yeah.
Probably. A VIP tour of the Mavericks practice facility with team meet and greet. A private basketball experience for up to 10 guests at American Airlines Center. So you can play 5-on-5 on the court, which, by the way, is actually a pretty easy thing to do. Like, a lot of teams will let, just fans pay to play 5-on-5 on the court after
Give
a
me
game.
money.
Yeah. A road trip experience to see the Mavericks versus the Boston Celtics with airfare, hotel, and game tickets provided. So you get all of that if you're willing to
give up the debut.
Give up the Cooper Flagg. I remember, was it the Pirates made this offer for a Paul Skeens?
Yep.
And the person turned him down and sold it, I think.
Took the money?
Yeah. No, they took the money instead of, I don't live in Pittsburgh. What am I going to do with 32 years of season tickets to the Pirates?
I think that, and again, I'm not pocket watching. Whoever pulls this, and if they wanted $3 million, they're entitled to $3 million. You know that the government won't let them have all $3 million of it, so it's probably going to be more like 1.8 or whatever after taxes. So, but I'd probably take the experience, in my opinion.
I also saw, I think Dylan Harper was trying to find his, and his has gotten pulled already. I don't know who.
That's going to be over $1 million.
Yeah, but Dylan Harper himself was trying to buy his own rookie debut patch card.
I don't blame him. And I've been in discussions with Dylan Cardwell and said, hey, you had this card. Is it something that you might want back? And he goes, maybe, yeah. So it's an exciting time to be collecting, but it's a very expensive time. And it's kind of like deal or no deal. Remember, as long as the $1 million case was still alive, then the cases kept, the offers from the banker kept getting more and more expensive. So as long as Cooper Flagg's NBA debut patch is alive, those cases and those boxes and those blasters are going to stay very expensive.
You just need the big money ones to stay on the board, right? If we lose Cooper Flagg, VJ Edgecombe, Con Kneppel, Dylan Harper, I guess that's about it.
When you're chasing that guy Noah from the bulls.
Senge?
Senge.
Yeah.
And you're chasing him, and he's your biggest hit. I mean, all of them are worth some money. But if you, I don't expect you to know this, Kyle, but in the last season when they had the Skeens debut patch, that same year, Ellie De La Cruz was pulled the very first day that the product came out.
Interesting. Okay.
And so that one sold for $600,000. And, it's life-changing because a lot of these people are buying into breaks and they're paying, a spot cost of maybe $50, maybe a couple $100. Product like this, if you're going to get the Dallas Mavericks, you're probably paying, upwards of $500 to $1,000 per spot for a break. And when you get hit with this Cooper Flagg and you get the NBA debut, it is life-changing money. The key here is that when you buy into a break or you buy into, a place where you're not physically opening it yourself, you got to trust who you're breaking with. Imagine that the breaker that is an untrustworthy one ends up being the person that you take the spot with, and then they break, they hit the Cooper Flagg, and then they disappear off the face of the earth. They block everybody, and they're gone. And you're like, wait a minute, what happened? And you really have to make sure that you're working with trusted people, especially if you're spending your good hard money on something.